We begin with the good news on the Indian economy. India has become the fourth largest economy in the world, overtaking Japan. Announcing that was NITI Aayog CEO BVR Subrahmanyam, who cited IMF data. BVR Subrahmanyam said that India today is larger than Japan, with its economy worth $4 trillion. Briefing reporters after the 10th Governing Council meeting of NITI Aayog, Subrahmanyam said that the overall geopolitical and economic environment is favorable to India. He also projected that India could climb to the third spot, as in the third largest economy in the world, within the next 3 years. This economic leap comes amidst some strong growth across key sectors of the economy. Sustained investment inflows into the country, as in foreign investors pumping money into India, and of course, government-backed strategies for industry and commerce as a whole.
The country is at a takeoff stage where it can grow very, very rapidly, as has been done by many countries in the past. So this was the context. Given this, as well as the demographic dividend that India is actually blessed with for the next 20-25 years, that we can grow rapidly, the Prime Minister gave a call that all states to prepare a vision document at their level. And this is already visible in the growth of India. We are the fourth largest economy as I speak. We are a $4 trillion economy as I speak. And this is not my data, this is IMF data. India today is larger than Japan. So it's only the United States, China, and Germany which are larger. And if we stick to what is being planned, what is being thought through, it's a matter of another 2.5 to 3 years, we would become the third largest economy. And in this, the reason for the Prime Minister giving this call is this is a long haul and we have to do it for about 25 years.
Now, the opposition parties, meanwhile, have said that unemployment is breaking a 45-year record, stating that citizens should be asked as to how much progress they feel they have made.
पर कैपिटा इनकम पे थोड़ा बात कर लें, अमीर और गरीब के बीच में बढ़ती हुई खाई के बारे में बात कर लें, जो मध्यम वर्ग ईएमआई देने के संघर्ष में जूझ रहा हो उसके बारे में बात कर लें, एमएसएमई सेक्टर के बारे में बात कर लें, 45 साल का बेरोजगारी का जो रिकॉर्ड टूटा है उसके बारे में बात कर लें, फिर तो हमको समझ में आए कि साहब आपके जो चमक धमक वाले आंकड़े हैं उसका प्रभाव आम आदमी पर भी पड़ रहा है। आम आदमी का जीवन, मध्यम वर्ग का जीवन, जरा उस पर चर्चा करिए ना। ये कह देना साहब इससे आगे बढ़ गए, उससे आगे बढ़ गए, सबसे आगे बढ़ गए साहब, लेकिन देशवासियों से तो पूछिए वो कितना आगे हैं, कितना पीछे हैं।
अभी तक के नीति आयोग की कल बैठक हुई, हम लोग भी जब नीति आयोग में पहली बैठक में गए थे तो प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा $5 ट्रिलियन के इकोनॉमी बनाएंगे। अब वो बना कि नहीं बना आप देख लीजिए, वो तो अपने आप बनते जाएगा, महंगाई बढ़ती जाएगी, रुपये की कीमत घटते जाएगा तो बन ही जाना है, उसमें उसका योगदान क्या है। लेकिन दूसरी बात, वो तो बना नहीं पाए, फडणवीस बोल रहे हैं महाराष्ट्र को $5 ट्रिलियन का बनाएंगे। और ओपी चौधरी से केवल इतना पूछना चाहता हूं कि यदि विकास बहुत तेजी से हुआ है तो 80 करोड़ लोग 5 किलो अनाज में खुश क्यों हैं?
And now we have Shubhamoy Bhattacharjee, consulting editor of the Business Standard, now joining us on the broadcast. So Shubhamoy, thank you for taking time out to be with us here on News 9 this Sunday. Talk to us, what does this number mean for India as an economy? Because the question again will go back to the overall number is great, but what about the per capita GDP number?
Those definitely, Krishna, will be something that we'll take a bit of time to come up. See, it's no surprise, or rather it's no secret that we have got about, that our per capita income is $2,500 a year. And when we are talking about $4 trillion economy, then obviously when you divide it by 1.46 billion, then that creates a problem. So we definitely think about those sort of issues. But yes, it is something that we would need, we would want to improve upon. But the very fact that we have got a $4 trillion economy and we are the now the fourth largest means that there's considerable amount of what I should say ability of the economy, the momentum of the economy, which is pushing up. Per capita income wise, that's something that that will have popular. I mean, the same thing that is keeping our per capita income low is also the ballast, the young population, which is also keeping our economy pushing up higher. I mean, that's what we would expect. I mean, the people around me, for instance, I mean, I came down typically to a place like this to talk to the the low-income group people. And I was talking with them, and they feel that they've got opportunities, that they can do things. So you can see many of these men out here who are sitting here around me, and they basically are talking about the opportunities that they can develop in cities like Delhi and in surrounding areas where they can do lots of things. So yeah.
Right. And also the projections are that in about 3 years or even less, India could become the third largest economy in the world, overtaking Germany, which is about $4.7 trillion of an economy. And India could surpass that number as well in the next 3 years.
Exactly. In fact, if I take you around, I mean, the reason I chose this particular spot is because, at one stage, there are a lot of workers here. As you can see behind me, the worker, I mean, people who are moving around with their daily wage work, going out to different places. But just if I had tilted my camera and if I'd gone to a bit ahead, you would have seen a swanky apartment block. Now, both coexist and both have reasons, which are sort of, there's a symbiotic and there's a good relationship between each other, which is helping each other grow. Now, in a static economy, like, say, many of the European economies, you won't find this coexistence. And that is the reason why their growth rates have plateaued off. In some cases, it has become negative. Whereas in India, the very fact that there's pulsating movement of enterprise all around is what is making the economy a very attractive spot for investors to look into, to create opportunities, both at the highest income group, for the lowest income group, for the middle income group, in all sorts of ways. And that I think is what is the driving force behind this economy. Yes.
And talk to us in terms of where does that now position India, in a sense that, India's global standing rises by every single step that the economy rises with, isn't it?
Exactly. Let's look at numbers. See, this weekend, RBI transferred $2.69 trillion to the India government. Now, it is a fabulous number. How big is this? It is a number which is more than the total direct tax income of us just 17 years ago. In 2006-7, 2006-7, our total direct tax collection was 2.37 trillion. Today, RBI alone is transferring 2.69 trillion to the government. You can imagine just in 17 years how much our economy has moved up. These are considerable numbers, which doesn't happen. I mean, so India's economic change is something which is happening at a scale which has not been seen globally. Take another number. The numbers in terms of what does it mean when we are talking about our foreign exchange reserves. It is now close to 700 billion. Now, that 700 billion reserves is not just something which has been built like it's there in the Reserve Bank of India coffers. But how did it get built? It is getting built because of the sustained flow of FII money into the Indian economy, of, in fact, rising exports from India. Those are creating the favorable push, which is allowing RBI to be able to confidently enter the world, the foreign exchange market, and to keep the rupee on an even keel. Now, that's substantial because that allows exporters, and when I talk about exporters, I mean small and medium enterprises, because they form about 40% of India's exports. They are able to move ahead. If we look at it in terms of that same number, in terms of what it means, that why is it that RBI is able to do it? If you look at the inflation figures, the fiscal deficit figures, the current account deficit figures, they're all been very stable. And that stability is giving RBI the confidence that I don't need to keep so much money in my reserves. I can share it with the government. The government, in turn, can use that money in its to shore up its fiscal balance sheet and to provide investments for the rest of the economy, the infrastructure investments that will happen. So you can see these are huge, colossal numbers that we're talking about, which are changing in the Indian economy. So 4 trillion economy actually means a substantial development.
Right. Shubham Bhattacharjee, Consulting Editor of the Business Standard. Thank you for taking time out to be with us here on News 9 for that big story that we're tracking. Heavy rains and thunderstorms have battered Delhi and the National Capital Region, even as the Indian Met Department has forecast heavy rainfall for all across India. Heavy rainfall did provide some needed respite from the sweltering summer heat in Delhi and the National Capital Region, but at the same time it caused some significant disruptions as well. Severe thunderstorms, lightning, hail and squally winds reaching speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour, along with heavy rainfall, led to some serious waterlogging and flight delays as well. Many roads and underpasses were waterlogged, submerged even, leading to serious traffic disruptions. More than 100 flights were affected due to the strong storms and heavy downpour at the Indira Gandhi International Airport. Around 49 flights alone were diverted. In the wake of the heavy rainfall and thunderstorms, the Delhi airport has issued a passenger advisory. Passengers have been advised to check their flight status regularly and stay in touch with airline staff for all the latest updates. Visuals from across different parts of Delhi showed cars submerged due to waterlogging caused by the heavy rainfall. Clearance work is being carried out after many trees too were felled due to storms and the rains. Meanwhile, the Southwest Monsoon has officially made its onset over Kerala 8 days ahead of schedule. That's according to the confirmation from India's Met Department. This marks a significant shift in seasonal patterns, with heavy to very heavy rainfall forecast across the west coast, covering Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Goa over the next 7 days. According to the IMD, extremely heavy showers are expected in Kerala till the 26th of May, while coastal Maharashtra, Goa and Ghat areas of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are also likely to be hit by intense rainfall. A depression over the east-central Arabian Sea is expected to move eastward and cross into south coastal Maharashtra. Meanwhile, a severe heat wave continues to grip parts of northern and northwestern India, with Rajasthan likely to remain under extreme temperatures till the 27th of May. Punjab, Haryana and Jammu Kashmir will also experience heat wave conditions till the 26th of May. But in Odisha, the Indian Met Department has issued thunderstorm and heavy rainfall warnings across multiple districts, including Mayurbhanj, Keonjhar, Balasore, Bhadrak and Ganjam, as well as Gajapati and Malkangiri. Wind speeds in Odisha could reach up to 50 kilometers per hour. The IMD has also predicted scattered thunderstorms and gusty winds in Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal till the 30th of May. Heavy rainfall and thunderstorms are also expected across northeastern India, including Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland and Tripura. While there are dust storms across Rajasthan, there are hailstorms in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand in the coming days. A low-pressure system developing over the Bay of Bengal by the 27th of May could further intensify rainfall activity across eastern states. Monsoon rains have hit the coast of India's southernmost state of Kerala on Saturday, 8 days earlier than usual, marking the earliest arrival in 16 years. Summer rains usually begin to lash Kerala around the 1st of June before spreading nationwide by mid-July. Monsoon is the lifeblood of the country's $4 trillion economy and delivers nearly 70% of the rain that India needs to water its farms and replenish aquifers and reservoirs. However, this year, Delhi NCR, along with many other states, are experiencing heavy rainfall accompanied by gusty winds and thunderstorms for the past few days in May itself. So what exactly is causing the rainfall, and why is there an early onset of monsoon? Here's a look at the possible factors. Possibly western disturbances, a western disturbance combined with moisture from the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal could have caused that significant rainfall in North India. Or cyclonic circulations, a cyclonic circulation over Haryana and Punjab fueled by moisture, leading to the heavy rain and hailstorms in Delhi NCR. A convective system over northwest India moving southeast, causing thunderstorms. The monsoon trough passing south of its normal position, increasing moisture and contributing to stormy weather in the region. Several parts of Himachal Pradesh witnessed intense rainfall, with the Rampur and Shimla district facing the brunt of a sudden cloud burst. The incident occurred near the Jagatkhana area, causing widespread destruction and panic among residents. The cloud burst caused flash floods in the region, leading to significant damage to property and disruption of life. Multiple vehicles parked along the roadside were swept away by the gushing waters. Due to the flash floods at 3 different places, the roads were flooded with debris and water, creating chaos in the area. So far, 26 vehicles have been damaged in this incident, some of which have reached the Sutlej River, while many vehicles have been completely destroyed. The deluge of water and debris has rendered roads in the region completely impassable. The Indian Coast Guard on Sunday confirmed that all 24 crew members of the Liberia-flagged container vessel MSC ELSA 3 have been rescued. The Liberian container vessel capsized around 38 nautical miles southwest of the coast of Kochi in Kerala. All 3 crew members, the captain, chief engineer and second engineer who remained on the ship, were rescued by INS Sujata on Sunday. 21 of the 24 crew, including nationals from Russia, Ukraine, Georgia and the Philippines, had been rescued by late Saturday evening. Now, the reason for the vessel to capsize is said to be due to the flooding in one of the holds. It was en route from the Virinjam port to Kochi. Now, amid a sudden surge in COVID-19 cases, 2 new variants of the coronavirus, NB.1.8.1 and LF.7, have been detected in India. It's said that 1 case of NB.1.8.1 was identified last month in Tamil Nadu, and 4 cases of LF.7 have been detected in Gujarat this month. On the other hand, the JN.1 variant comprises of 53% of the samples tested, followed by the BA.2 variant, that's about 26%, and other Omicron sublineages making up 20%. The World Health Organization classifies LF.7 and NB.1.8.1 subvariants as variants under monitoring, not variants of concerns or variants of interest. But these are the variants that are reportedly driving the rise in COVID cases in China and other parts of Asia, though the World Health Organization's preliminary risk assessment classifies NB.1.8.1 as posing a low public health risk globally. Its spike protein mutations like A435S, V445H, and T478I suggest increased transmissibility and immune evasion compared to other variants. Several states in India have been witnessing a gradual rise in COVID-19 cases this past week. Health authorities have confirmed that most of the recent infections remain mild in nature. A 55-year-old woman tested positive for COVID-19 in Noida and has been placed under home quarantine. The uptick has been observed particularly in southern states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Telangana, as well as in Delhi and Maharashtra. The Union Health Secretary chaired a high-level review meeting on Saturday with top officials from the Indian Council of Medical Research, or ICMR, Directorate General of Health Services, or DGHS, and the National Centre for Disease Control, or NCDC. The meeting focused on containment efforts and surveillance strategies to track the spread of the virus. In the world of sport, it was a final packed with drama, goals, and a fairy tale denied. Stuttgart clinched the German Cup with a 4-2 win over Arminia Bielefeld in a pulsating contest in Berlin. While the third division underdogs gave it everything, it was the Bundesliga side that rose to the occasion, sealing their fourth German Cup title and capped off a stunning resurgence. Here's how all the action unfolded at the Olympiastadion.
Voltemade through on goal. Voltemade scores. Stuttgart are in the lead on the quarter of an hour mark. Nick Voltemade, who's been in spanking form in the Bundesliga. 12 goals this season. He scored in 4 rounds, everyone that he's played in, and he scored again now. That's a big goal, Patrick.
That is a big goal, and you can almost say every team he played in recent weeks he scored against, because that's the kind of form he is. He really is the lifeline for Stuttgart and might be the most important player in this game to secure them.
They're getting in each other's way, and that can be dangerous. Now, Dennis Undav to make it 2-0. Oh, he slips it across, and it's an easy tap-in for Enzo Miol to make it 2-0. Arminia Bielefeld undone by their attack. Undav, what a great team player, making sure that ball goes in by slotting it across to Enzo Miol. He scored a goal against Regensburg. Miol, he's got another one now. Now, Undav. Oh, it's 3! Dennis Undav in the biggest game of his career so far. Finds the target. Get the ball off of Miol's done really well there. He's going to go for it himself. 4-0!